A big day for the Central Alberta Immigrant Women's Association. After an intensive 3-year initiative closely looking at the economic security of immigrant women, the organization was able to share the results with the community. For Mayor Pirie, it's a project she knows will have a positive impact on the community.
I think was actually quite visionary for the Central Alberta Immigrant Women's Association to actually pursue this funding in order to do a project of this nature and a project of this magnitude for Red Deer. And essentially what it will do is it will give us a community plan to say, look, we have immigrant women in the community who have a strong skill set and education and training, but it's being underutilized in our communities.
Tabitha Pirie has been a Red Deer resident for 17 years. When she heard about this special project and was asked to take part, she knew it was an opportunity she could not turn down.
I had both feelings of excitement, feelings of fear, because I saw it as a very, very big project. I didn't know who is going to respond. I knew women would respond, but I wasn't sure about the community. Would they be interested in this? And then the other thing was I was so excited because I was reliving my own experiences. So it was like an opportunity and an advantage for me because I said, now I'm going to address the challenges that I also face.
5 barriers affecting immigrant women were identified: language, job acquisition, employer advantage, credentials that are not recognized, and culturally viewed non-traditional jobs. But it was clear to Pirie and the committee that the first barrier, language, was the biggest obstacle for immigrant women, and a hurdle Pirie herself had to overcome.
In my country of origin, we learn English from grade 1. It's considered a second language, but we learn it from grade 1. However, we learn it with our own accents, with our own teachers. So when I was speaking, most of the times people had a hard time understanding me.
Throughout the presentation, immigrant women stood and shared their stories with the public and eventually split into groups to discuss the results. A positive turnout and outcome Pirie never thought could be possible.
It really went beyond my expectations, because what went beyond my expectations is that the community embraced the project. So I was thinking, I am the doer, I'm going to be the doing, but I realized that I did very little. Because once the community embarked on the project, they took it and they absorbed it and it became theirs.
With the results in hand and the help of Central Alberta, the Central Alberta Immigrant Women's Association is now ready for the next step, making the solutions a reality. For Go Central, I'm Kayla Garrett.